Hey guys, it's your girl Toya Cream back again with another hit video at the doctor's office. Man,
I guess after they finish so much or whatever, they pass so many courses, they give them a graduation thing or something.
So yeah, I'm here again with another hit banger.
Yeah, Alara and Jada. Alara's a 10th grader, Jada's 9th grader. Yeah. My Juju kid, she's a 7th grader. Skylar is a 4th grader. Riley is a 1st grader. And I got the last two left, Jakai and Noel. So yeah, but Alara can graduate. Alara and Jada actually graduated early, so they're going to Nova School in Burlock.
As you can see, he like messing with his phone.
So they get 3.5 credits per semester. That's. You did it? Do me off too. What?
I gotta do another checkup, guys. Ultrasound coming soon. As you guys can see, he's just chilling right now. Whew, guys, I know. I'm sorry I haven't been able to record in so long. Y'all gotta bear with me. Pregnancy and having already a baby already is kind of rough. You have your good days and then you have your bad days, let me tell you. He's so cute today, guys. Boo boo. He's getting so big. Already 1 year old. Ooh, wee. He looks so like you want to know what's going on, huh? You said, who calling my mama? Yes, indeedy. Okay. Checking the weight, guys. Okay, I have it. Please, I'm going to go ahead and get your blood pressure. Wow. Blood pressure time. Hold on, let me skip this for you. Because you don't like commercials, right, Doody Dude? There you go. Mama gotta get checked this time, duty doo. Mm. Ooh, it's tight. I can feel it pumping through my hand. Mm-mm.
And will you be able to give us a urine sample right away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So let me take some examples.
Okay. Whew, guys, let me tell you.
I'm gonna go right across the hall here.
Okay. Come on, baby. I'm not leaving you.
All right. So let me just get the cups. So we actually need 2 cups from you. But
Oh,
we
Lord.
don't-
Is it one for the pregnancy and the other one is for what?
No, both of them is to check something. So we want to check for gonorrhea, chlamydia, trichomonas, and then the other one is like check for like UTI type infections. And catch those if there's anything. Okay, so with cup number 1 here, we want you to just go ahead and urinate normal in the cup, but don't empty your bladder because we do need some in cup number 2 here. But the only difference is before you begin to go into cup number 2, we want you to wipe your vagina
I know.
first. Alrighty, so I'm gonna leave these here.
I know all about those samples. They all gonna come back clear.
Right?
But y'all gotta test it because y'all did it with him, so.
Yeah, and then you can just leave them here and I'll grab them.
Okay, so I'll leave them right there?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Lord have mercy. We wanting to check everything, guys. But so far, this is how it's looking. Which is okay, you know what I mean? Because I get why they want to check everything. So, it happens. That one got a lot of stuff. Definitely gotta sit when it gets down. Hold on, let's lock this down real quick. 'Cause I don't want nobody walking in on me. Sorry guys, I had to sit the phone down, you know? But I just hope you guys can hear me. Okay. That's my only concern. It's kind of hard to fill up 2 cups at the same time. So what I did was fill 1 cup up and then just pour some in the other cup. I'm hoping that'll work. that was pretty hard, guys. That was definitely pretty hard. Only reason why they're checking me like this is because I was already pregnant with Junior. So they already did a pap smear. So there wasn't no point in doing another pap smear. So they want to check it through the urine instead. Which I know I'm clearing that department because I was clear with Junior. And I don't get down like that. If you guys know what I mean. Gotta wash my hands. So I'm sorry, guys. I had to sit the phone down. Just hope you guys can hear me okay. Especially with this mask on and stuff. So, yeah. I think I'm a little smaller than I was when I was pregnant with Junior. I think Junior I was a little bigger. This one I'm a little, to me I'm a little smaller. But I'm still gaining weight. So I think as long as you're gaining the weight, I think that's all that matters. Because I want to say the last time I came here, I was like 130 something. So I kind of gained like maybe 4 or 5 pounds. Not sure. But I know I gained more than what I was when I came in the first time. Which was pretty good. So I'm okay in that area. Didn't have to pee by much, but I still had to pee. So hopefully that'll help. So yeah, guys, I'm still here. Had to rewash my hands and everything, cause boy oh boy, let me tell you. But yeah, you see how they look, guys? I think I'm a little smaller compared to what I was when I was with Junior. So yeah, you guys get to listen to the heartbeat today, hopefully. And then ultrasound will be coming soon. So Definitely excited for that. Hold on, I had to set the phone down so I can put my book bag on. See? Hold on, guys. It's kind of hard holding the camera. But yeah, it's kind of a heavy bag. I don't know if you guys can see how heavy it is. But yeah, it's kind of a heavy bag. Junior over here whining. He think I'm gonna leave him. No, honey, I am not finna leave you. Couldn't leave him. I take him everywhere I go, guys. Because he's so spoiled. I'm not gonna lie. When he was born, I spoiled him so much. To where... Hold on, I gotta sit this phone down one more time. Because I gotta move his car seat so I'm able to hold the handle like this. Because let me tell you, it's a struggle sometimes. Sorry about how this camera is, guys. Okay.
Down the hall here on the left-hand side, room 4, and I'll be right there.
This room right here? Is it the sunflower room?
Keep going down to the next one right there on the on the right-hand side.
This one?
Yep, that one there.
Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, guys. See? Look how big this book bag is. It has everything in it. From his milk to his juice cup to my water being in there. You know, just everything. So. I done tore a hole in the bag and everything, guys. Take my mask off while ain't nobody in here. So that way you guys can see my face. Hold on, guys. I had to put the phone down again just so I can open up my water bottle. Look at little Junior. He's so cute. I'm so cute. I'm so cute. I don't know what's going on with the camera, guys. Okay, there we go. Look at little Junior. He's so cute. I guess when I set the phone down, I guess I kind of made it a little blurry. As you guys can see, this water is definitely cold. Ooh, I'm gonna need it. I'm not gonna lie, I drank a lot of cold stuff with these when I was pregnant with Junior. So this one definitely likes cold stuff. I wanna say this pregnancy is a little different than what I was with Junior. Some foods they like is similar, but some foods is definitely different. Like with Junior, when I was pregnant with Junior, I was able to eat a lot of eggs and drink a lot of milk. This one is not really a fan of eggs like that unless it's made unless it's made with like potato salad or devil eggs. So it's like more like boiled eggs versus sunny side up. Because with Junior, I was always able to make sunny side up eggs, but I never had it runny. So I always made sure that it was fully cooked all the way through because I never liked the yolk to be runny. So I was always picky with that even before I even got pregnant. So, but Junior loved eggs. He loved milk. He loved chocolate milk. You know, this one on the other hand does not like milk. And it hardly lets me eat eggs. Oh, excuse me, sorry. You know, when you're pregnant, you come out with a lot of gas, let me tell you.
Alrighty, thank you for your patience. Alrighty. How you doing, man? Alright.
Say I'm fine.
Okay, and let me have you verify your date of birth, please.
It is 7/29/88.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just gonna give you this,
Okay.
which is the rest of the information on there.
Oh, okay. And is your medications the same?
The prenatals and the Tylenol, yes.
Okay. Are you taking the aspirin?
I mean, that's what it is, aspirin. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, that's okay. How about the iron pill?
She told me don't take the iron pills because I'm taking the aspirins.
Okay. Okay, then you can have that right there. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Look at you. I don't like commercials. I don't like commercials neither.
I'll be liking them for a bathroom break. Or run and grab me some drink break.
Oh, yeah. Other than that, nope. Because it takes away the whole show. It cuts off everything. You don't know what you're missing.
It shows true. Alrighty, and so did you have any questions or concerns that you would like for me to mention to Aaron right away?
No.
Okay. Alrighty, so I'm grabbing your urine, and thank you. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you, too.
I know handsome man.
I struggle with the cups, so I had to, like...
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay.
It's definitely a struggle for me.
Okay. You guys take care.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Whew, guys. This is fun, right? Hold on. Let's look at little Junior. It's the only way he will not cry and whine while we're at the doctor's office. Otherwise, he will be whining, and I won't be able to do this right now. So I let him be. The phone normally be like very loud. Oh, excuse me. I normally have his phone like really, really loud, but because I'm recording right now, I don't want it to like overpower my voice to where you guys hear more of the music than me. So as long as he's able to hear it a little bit and be able to view what he wants to see, that's all that matters to me. And as long as you guys are able to hear me, we're good. I feel we're okay. Because let me tell you, if my baby don't have entertainment, I won't be able to have entertainment. Like, I won't be able to talk to you guys. I'll struggle with recording. Like, I won't even been able to talk to the lady about anything. So the questions she would have been asking me, he would have been screaming and crying over, because my son does not like doctors, and he does not like being in the doctor's office, and he's been like that since he was like 2 weeks. So I made sure that he had somewhat of entertainment to make him feel somewhat comfortable as if he's at home. Look, he's just bobbing his head to let you guys know, like, yeah, mommy's telling the truth, you know? Why his little pacifier in his mouth? Wow, they got the charts here. So they have like 2 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 8 centimeters, and 10 centimeters. I guess these are the charts of the centimeters of when you know, dilating of when the baby comes out your woo-ha. So right here you see 2 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 8 centimeters, and I want to say 10 centimeters is when you're able to push the baby out. And then they have different positions. So I guess this one right here is the normal position. That right there, I'm not quite sure what that means. Postural position, I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea what these positions is. The only one I'm familiar with is that one right there. So yeah. They give you like different charts and what you look for when you're here. So I like to pretty much study. I'm definitely finna take this paper right here because, hold on. You hot? There we go. It's right here. It's okay. That's why I took the cover off you. I'm sorry for making you so hot. Sorry for making you so hot. Come in. Hey. Hello.
How are you today?
I'm okay. Oh, that's what's wrong. Okay, commercial. There we go. I fixed it.
Is that going well for you?
It's okay.
Questions or concerns you want to address?
Far as I know, when you guys said that if I get pregnant back to back, the chances would be the baby will be more smaller.
There's a higher risk for that, yes.
So I'm wondering if I'm more at high risk right now, or am I just okay?
Yeah, but we're going to do the ultrasound. We have one coming up in a couple of, like, next week already, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's too early in the pregnancy for us to really identify growth restriction. That's usually not identified or documented until the 3rd trimester.
Okay.
So more than likely, we'll do additional ultrasounds aside from the one that you're having next week.
Okay.
So we can check the baby's growth.
Okay.
But does that increased risk put you at high risk? No.
Okay.
Yeah. Like things that we're looking out for, right? They're on our radar.
Okay.
Yeah. High risk pregnancies are women that have pre-existing diabetes.
Okay.
That have pre-existing high blood pressure, that have twins, that have other medical conditions like heart disease or history of seizures or bleeding disorders.
So far my high blood pressure is okay.
Well, your blood pressure has not been high.
Okay.
Right? You have a history of, what was it in pregnancy that you had? gestational hypertension. So you developed high blood pressure later on in the pregnancy.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But it's not like you came into pregnant already with high blood pressure.
Right.
So for many women, unfortunately, they can develop high blood pressure or hypertensive disorders in pregnancy. Preeclampsia is a condition where you have high blood pressure along with some changes to your organ systems like your kidneys and your liver, right? And we see those changes in the form of changes in the lab work and results. Gestational hypertension is when you only develop high blood pressure in pregnancy and you don't have any of those other changes to the organ systems.
Okay.
That's what you ended up developing.
Oh,
okay?
Lord.
And that was why, if I remember correctly, why we recommended induction, right? Let me double check.
No, y'all wanted to do the induction because he wouldn't come out.
Okay, let me see here.
He was overdue.
Okay. So you had developed. Hold on, I gotta remind myself. I can't remember everybody's off the top of my head. Because I want to see when you had developed the gestational hypertension.
Okay.
Because you're right, your induction was because you were 41 weeks.
Oh, so I wasn't even 40 weeks. I was 41.
You were a week past your due date.
You was comfortable. You didn't want to get out.
Well, you just made it really comfortable for him. So yeah, I'm trying to see when you had actually developed the gestational hypertension.
Whatever he wanted to eat, I made sure he was able to taste that. So yeah, that's probably what it was. What? Smell your feet? You're not getting checked today. Mommy's getting checked today.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to
So
that.
you don't have to worry about that.
I have to do a little bit more digging.
Did you want some juice? Did you want some juice? Or some milk? I got your juice. I figured that'd make you happy. Thirsty. I figured that'd make you happy. Oh, that's what it was. You saw me drinking something, so you wanted to drink something. Okay, I see how it goes.
Monkey see, monkey do.
He is mama's twin.
Alright, well, I wish that would have been better. I'm sorry, I thought this would have been more obvious to me.
I probably got the high blood pressure after he was born.
That could be as well.
Due to me with all the medication struggling trying to get him out.
It was documented before he was born though.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was in the problem list. I just can't see. So maybe it just developed when you were in labor, which happens, right?
Okay. So it did develop before he came out. Yes. I thought it developed after he was born.
No, it was before. Because in my notes, when I had seen you when we were doing your induction,
yes,
it had on there says gestational hypertension. I just can't. I'm not finding where it was.
Probably getting frustrated. Because like you said, with the medication and stuff like that, it sometimes probably won't activate with me.
Well, and sometimes too, what happens for many women, the reason why we recommend induction at 41 weeks instead of 42 weeks is that it can be a possibility of you developing hypertensive disorders the longer that you're pregnant, right?
Okay.
So for some women, it's just a matter of being at the end of pregnancy. And yes, some of the stressors of being in labor then make what was a normal blood pressure now go higher.
So I'm trying to see how he was 5 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yeah.
And I'm not understanding how that was possible due to my weight. Like, that was the most I have ever weighed was almost 200.
Yeah.
It was almost 200.
Yeah. I don't have a good answer for that. You know, most women weigh the most they weigh when they're pregnant. Right? I mean, I certainly did.
Yeah, I definitely did. Like, I never weighed that much.
Yeah. But no, I can see here as I'm looking back, you had almost like right from the get-go, I don't have the time on this, but I can tell that it's at the beginning of your induction. Because here's the first blood pressure there. But even at the beginning of your induction, you had some higher blood pressures, right? So when that top number is 140 or above, or the bottom number is 90 or above, that's considered high blood pressure. So they weren't like super crazy high. Here's the next high one, and then after that, and then after that. So they weren't super crazy high, right? And there's another one there, and another one there. But they were high enough to where they qualified for, and these ones here are a little bit higher, so.
Yeah, that was scary.
Oh, I can imagine. So, this time around, we may not have you go all the way to 41 weeks, right? We can certainly discuss that a little bit later.
Okay.
It's still early in the pregnancy. But are you
I just don't want a premature.
Oh, absolutely not.
I just wanted to make sure that it is full term. I know when you have babies back to back, it varies.
Right.
Some come early, some come late.
Yep. Every pregnancy is different, absolutely. But full term is 37 weeks.
Oh, okay. I thought that was preterm.
No. Anything before 37 weeks is preterm. But full term is because you're right, babies vary. They don't come always on their due date.
No.
Sometimes they need a little help coming.
He definitely did.
But if you're not showing signs of preeclampsia, you know, we can sort of address that a little bit later in the pregnancy. What would be the benefit and the risks of having you do another induction, but maybe not at 41 weeks, maybe a little bit early to avoid that happening again.
Okay.
Right? Now, a good way to help avoid that or prevent it is by taking the baby aspirin. Have you been taking that?
Now that you explained it to me, I haven't. I took it, but I wasn't taking it every day because I was concerned that it would affect the baby in a way. You know, I didn't want any side effects where it came with the baby having a disability or something like that. Right. So that was my main concern on aspirins.
Yes. So we would not recommend or prescribe anything that we thought could harm your baby. Okay. This recommendation is actually made by the maternal fetal medicine doctors.
Because she definitely changed the prenatal vitamins because the vitamins that I had before, I couldn't swallow them. They were too big. Like sometimes he would let me take them, and then there are times where he wouldn't. Right. This one don't want me to take it at all. Yeah. So she gave me the kind where I was able to chew, which is a lot more easier for me and a lot more better. Yeah. I try to take them every day. Yeah. But with certain meals that I eat, I'm not always able to take them, but I try to at least take them every other day if I skip a day.
Now the prenatal vitamins are important because there's vitamins and minerals
and stuff like that.
That oftentimes pregnant women, especially if they're struggling with nausea or vomiting, their diet isn't as complete. But it doesn't.
Because before I was taking the vitamins, I was definitely nauseating a lot. Right. I couldn't stop. Right. And then when I was pregnant with him, I had nosebleeds. Yeah. Pretty much almost every day. Yeah. And I kind of still have that. Not every day, but I do get them from time to time.
Also common in pregnancy.
Okay.
But the prenatal vitamins are, yes, important to take, but it doesn't help with the gestational hypertension the same way that the aspirin does, right? Okay. So aspirin has been shown to help actually with the placental development and blood perfusion.
So can I take the aspirin along with the prenatal vitamins? Yeah. Can I take them both at the same time?
You sure can.
Okay. Yeah. Because that's what I did before, and I was kind of worried. Like,
Yep.
did I do that wrong?
No.
Okay.
That's okay. Now, do you remember, Victoria, what you weighed before you got pregnant? Only because I want to kind of get an idea. You were 138 at your last appointment with us, and you're 140 today, so that tells me that you're gaining a good amount of weight.
So I want to say I probably went back down to maybe when they test me, after I had him, they test me my last to see how much. Did they test me or did they just test my blood pressure? I'm not sure if they tested my weight. If you guys can go back to see that, because I was just going to ask you guys the same question.
All right, so we saw you last July of 2021, and you weighed I lied that one. You weighed 158. So clearly you had lost some weight from the time that you had seen us last year.
I lost a lot of weight, so I probably wanted to say I was probably like in my 20s maybe, somewhere in the early 20s.
So let's just say 125 to make it easy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. All right.
I was thinking the same thing.
How about we take a listen to this baby?
Yay!
Now, have you started to feel movement?
Sometimes, and then there's other times where it's like I don't feel anything.
Okay.
It's like he knows where the baby is, but I don't.
And if you could put your mask up for me, please, since we'll be close. Thank you.
Okay.
It's not uncommon for women at this point in the pregnancy to feel a variation of flutters, right? To not have it be consistent yet.
Okay.
Let me take a feel here. Your uterus is right at your belly button, so that's good. That's where I would expect it to be, about 20 weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
So 20 weeks, how many months is that?
That's 5 months. So you're 19 weeks and 6 days today. So tomorrow you start 20 weeks.
Okay.
So tomorrow you will be beginning your 5th month.
You're trying to communicate to hear the baby too?
It's like, I went to see.
Daddy would be pleased to hear the heartbeat because that's what he wants to do is listen to the heartbeat.
There we go. About 150 beats per minute. That's good.
Wow.
And baby just moved away, which is why it's a little bit lighter. That's good.
Wow. Daddy's going to be pleased to actually hear the heartbeat. We missed out with Junior the first time.
Yeah. Go ahead, you can sit up.
Aww, so now you get to hear the heartbeat. You should be very excited. Did you hear the heartbeat?
All right.
You're happy? You got to hear the heartbeat?
Victoria, we'll see you back in 1 month, okay?
Okay, so just let can I get an update on everything too?
Miss Vicki will print off your after visit summary that will show your blood pressure and whatnot today.
Okay.
Okay?
Yay! You ready for me to take the cup away now so I don't drop it? He got so big compared
I was
to what
going to say, well, no, he's a big 1-year-old too. I mean, look at how far his legs are hanging off.
He grows longer before he actually gets
Is that so? You don't like me touching you, huh?
He's scared, especially with the feet, because he's so used to getting poked there. No shots for you. No, he likes feet. He likes when people touch his feet.
How about high fives? Do you do high fives? Can you do a high five?
Yay!
Yeah. We'll see you next time. All right, you take it easy.
You too. Thank you guys so much. That was exciting, right, guys? That was super exciting. So now I just have to go get my update and check out my next appointment. And like she said, next week I will be doing an ultrasound. So just stay tuned for that, guys. All right? This your girl, Toya P. This little Toya Jr. Love you guys.